this kind of stuff does not come out. It doesn't. There's always something. And like when you have the camera on, we can't really tell. There's not the big light, there's no flashes. I'm afraid of the camera. So this is for real. And it's not stuff that comes out, ever. Since the boss is on vacation, I'm going to put a little sign saying, be back at 2 o'clock, and I'm going to leave and hand out resumes. This is a self-portrait of myself. Normally when I get drunk, I hang out on Bourbon Street with my top hat on. That's me. I'm going to go hand out resumes between 11 and 2, come back at 2. Everyone's getting their piercings, everyone's getting their tattoos. I stole $20 today. I'd never done that before. I'm such a little deviant, but it's my last week. Like, what are you supposed to do? You can't be honest. Your last week at a place that you hate, where you make $6 an hour. Like, I'm applying to Sally's tomorrow. Sally Hershberger. And I will be there looking like I look. Well, you're sure you're going to be sticking out the same. And she's a lesbian, and I'm kind of a lesbian, so if I go in there looking like I look, saying I do hair, I'm pretty sure I'll get a job. I had a vision of a haircut for you, and I almost forgot what it was, but no. It's just like, I like people that are really attractive. If they're men or women, it doesn't matter. If they catch my attention, they catch my attention. But I went through this phase just at that time where I just wanted to rave, and that's all I wanted to do. It's like, you were so hot and you're so amazing, you know so much about music, but then that's all you know about. What do you know about real life and how people feel when they hurt? This fucking bitch deserved it. So I saw her walking up to my ex-boyfriend's new apartment. I get out of the car and I'm like, "Oh, where do you think you're going? You going over to see Eric right now?" And she's like, I was just like, bam, I just hit her. Like, then I grabbed her hair and I started doing shit, and I'm like, what am I doing? And then, can you react to that? Or are you one of those people that can't handle it? And if you can't handle it, then why are you trying to date someone else? I know what I need to deal with, but does everyone else know what they need to deal with? That's a whole other thing. So, being a girl, it's a completely different world, because we know what we want. Guys are just like, oh my god, this girl's hot and she's smart and artistic. Yeah, but then you get to know us, and then what is it really? Phil, too much booty in the ounce. That's the weird thing, and that's the hard thing. And then it's the easy thing, but not sexually. And so you have great platonic friends that are like, oh yeah, I can hang out with you when I'm lonely, I can cuddle with you when I'm cold, until there's that one person that sparks all of it. And that doesn't happen very often though. It's just a broken heart syndrome.
Happens to the best of us.
The tingle that you get when you like someone, that doesn't happen very often. The tingle. I'm such a freak to the tingle. You know, there's something about that way. You know, I can talk to people and have great conversations, and that's awesome, but how often do you get the tingle? Where you're like, ooh. Not just like, ooh, you're hot, but like, ooh, you're hot and interesting. Ooh, that's awesome. It doesn't happen very often. So I decided to go outside and just stand out there. Hey, hang out with me. Let me give you a massage. Look at my glow sticks. Do you want some of my pacifier? Do you want some Vicks? I was such a freak. You can see who's out there to get laid. And you can see who's out there to meet someone. You can see who's desperate, and you can see who's lonely, and you can see all these different things. Like, you can kind of separate them into categories, at Savala's especially. A huge meat marketplace. There are people that have been working there for years, and then there are people that have been going there for years. And then there are people that are like, oh, this is where I can meet white girls, or this is where I can meet like hipsters. All they've known is what they've grown up around. And what they've grown up around is nothing we have to offer. And like me and this guy, Matteo. For some reason I cannot meet an Italian guy named Matteo.
Why not?
Yo, where's the Matteo? In my life.
Is it like cocaine like on your hand or?
No, I was just talking about Matteo. Hi. He's Italian. From New York. We had a really long conversation about that. And he's like, yeah, I can't tell you how many girls, just because I'm a doorman, will throw themselves at me. Like, all I do is check their ID. It's not like they have to throw themselves at me, but they still do anyway. So what is that all about? And there's that category of those kinds of people. There's the category of people that are like, oh, here's my ID, I'm just going to go in, whatever, whatever. You know, this is just Savalas, I'm just going to get a drink. And then there are the people that are like, oh, yeah, this is where all the girls go, so I'm going to go here so I can get laid tonight, whatever, whatever. It happens, and it works for them. I watched it. I watched everyone do their thing tonight, and I just stood back and I watched. And then when you go up to a hipster, like, he's way too cool to have manners. And so then you're like, well, then fuck you. I'm going to go with a guy that's nice to me. I'm going to go with a person that makes me feel like I'm important. And those are the ones that know, they know. They all know, and it's all an issue.
What's going on with me, because I really am having some issues. And so they can know. Let's talk about my issues. Let's talk about me.
And really, like, if you want to get laid in Williamsburg, just get laid in Williamsburg, and it's nothing ever more than that, unless it happens like a few times more than it should, and then that's a whole other level. So there is that.
And they're gonna grow, and we're gonna grow, and we're all gonna be famous, and we're gonna be something together.
But you want something meaningful. You want something different. You want something more exciting. I mean, you don't frequent those kinds of places. Like, how do you really, really know? You don't know. You don't know.